is going on, guys? Rewinds here, and today I'm bringing you guys some Boruto Manga Chapter 57 spoilers. So, today we got some spoilers so far. I'm sure more are going to be coming out as the day goes on. So, I'll be covering those too as soon as I can. But for now, we do have some spoilers and some information for the chapter. There hasn't been any panels released yet, but there are some translations that have came out thanks to Organic Dinosaur on Twitter. So, let's jump into them. So, the chapter is titled Ada, which is the character that ended chapter 56, if I recall right. So the chapter is going to be 12.5% the Kage meeting, 12.5% Amado and Naruto talking, and then 75% of it is going to be Code, Ada, and Bug talking, or events involving them. I don't recall who Bug is, but we do know who Code and Ada is. Maybe Bug's another cyborg, but I mean, I might just not be remembering right. And it could just be the guy that let Code into the place. But most of the chapter seems to be centered around Code. So that's going to be pretty interesting to see. This is probably going to be focusing a lot on the plan that's going to be going on. So, moving on. And it's also confirmed Boruto and Kawaki won't be getting any panel time in this chapter, so don't expect to see them this chapter. It's actually, in my opinion, a nice breath of fresh air away from them, because we have been seeing them a lot lately. It's a nice thing that we're seeing some other characters involved and seeing what they think of the situations. So I'm a fan of that. Let's see what else we got for chapter spoilers. So, Amado concocted some Byakugan suppressant drugs and gave them to Naruto. It might have some efficacy to suppress cells from undergoing the Otsutsuki transformation. Boruto would have to take these inhibitors regularly. Potential side effects are losing some visual acuity or death. So, it looks like Amado, we knew Amado was probably the smartest guy in the village right now. And he looks like he's already playing a role helping out Boruto in a way by potentially stopping what goes on with this Otsutsuki transformation. This might be what kind of helps him prevent it from now till the time skip. That's my guess at least. But side effects, losing your vision or death, that's crazy. Maybe this is what leads into him getting his right eye, possibly. But I'm pretty sure we'll find that out, but I'm glad to see Amado's doing something. I personally still think Amado is up to something, so this could have something to do with it. I feel like he's going to turn on them eventually, or he has some selfish motive of his own that he isn't revealing yet, but I do feel like he's not to be trusted just yet. Moving on. Naruto, we got some lines of Naruto and Amado talking. Naruto says, but even if that worst case scenario becomes a reality, at least until that time comes, I don't want to believe that it'll happen. This might be referring to Boruto and his transformation, I'm guessing. Amado says, I had a daughter too, so I understand how you feel. Well, it's been 12 years since she passed away. So we're getting some background on Amado here, showing that Amado's had a kid before too that isn't alive anymore. So this is some nice background, and this is probably them talking about the drugs that Amado's creating for Boruto right now as a temporary solution. That's my guess. So some information on Ada is Ada's other ability is her allure. Both men and women become captive slaves to her. Her ability steals their hearts against their own volition, except Otsutsuki or incest. So that is crazy right here. That is kind of like an OP ability in my opinion, because that could work on a lot of the characters we got in Konoha, or a lot in the other villages too, like a good majority of them. So maybe this is how they're gonna take out some of like the older cast and let the newer cast shine, specifically Boruto, I'm guessing here. And it says Ada hates Amado because she will never experience normal passionate love. So I guess we have some background now on why Ada might want to help Code out in his conquest, because maybe Ada has some beef with Amado rather than how Code has beef with like everybody. Moving on. So Ada stopped Code dead in his tracks with a single glance in the chapter. He tried to kill her with his claw thumb through a studded belt segment that was wrapped around her waist. Bug is profusely, nervously sweating throughout their entire chat. Apparently, Boro reacted similarly. Oh, so Bug is the other guy then that's involved there. That let Code in, I'm assuming now. So this is Ada's ability. So her Senrigan allows her to launch her mental consciousness into any moment that she wants to see. This ability only applies to things happening in real time or in the past. So not the future. Interesting. The exception is these cannot be scenes from before she was born, and she does not have any precognition. Okay, so it's not completely OP. But interesting technique for sure. Ada sounds pretty OP in terms of ability. I wonder how Ada is in terms of combat in comparison to Code. But I'm really excited to see how it looks in the chapter. I think that's it for spoilers right now. But we got a decent bit here. Now you guys know what the chapter is mostly going to feature. And ultimately, I'm just excited to see the direction this goes. I feel like we're pushing towards that time skip. So hopefully it comes soon. But we got to get the setup out of the way first. And I'm hoping they do a good job on it. But yeah, that's going to be it for the spoiler video. I'll cover more if more comes out. And yeah, that's going to be it for now. Be sure to leave a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new. Have a good day or night. I'm Rewinds, and I'm out.